responding to the call of their commander-in-chief.
I think that point is in the right direction, because any venture or any activity you want to venture into it, if you want the right person, you go to the security forces, particularly the armed forces, because their work is always based on command. In any work where there is command, there is no laziness in that area. This is why this has even forced us to contact General Bajat status when we were thinking of clearing this area.
The gesture, he said, must be emulated, and their modus operandi adopted by all and sundry for a more developed Gambia. Abdinjai, GRTS.
Officials of the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare have received medical equipment from the UNFPA Banjul office. The equipment, worth over $10 million, includes a double cabin pickup life-saving drugs. Uminjai was at the presentation ceremony and she tells us more.
Maternal health and reducing maternal mortality are key concerns of the United Nations Family Planning Association. The UNFPA has been rendering support to the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare over the past decades. This time around, the UN agency donated a package including double cabin pickup, laptops, projectors, emergency contraceptives, and drugs relating to maternal care.
All of this is aimed at improving maternal health care in the country, generally reproductive health care, as we all work towards the reduction of maternal mortality. We are very appreciative of the support that we have received from the Ministry of Health, and look forward to continual support and collaboration between UNFPA Gambia and the Ministry of Health.
The Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Omar Sy, applauded the UNFPA for their intervention, while assuring them that the items will not only be distributed to the different health facilities, but they will also be put to good use.
We as a ministry are doing everything possible to make sure that every woman and child have access to healthcare delivery services, especially maternal cases. Monitoring and evaluation is key at the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. That was a vehicle to enhance this very important task we've embarked on, and we will continue. I think it's a step in the right direction.
We'll also thank UNFPA, who are one of our key partners in supporting this aspect in health service delivery. I think all the materials provided lies effectively and efficiently, and be rest assured that we will strengthen this collaboration and get more resources from UNFPA and other partners. On that note, we thank you very much for the support given to the ministry.
Valued at $10 million, the UNFPA assistant representative applauded the beneficiaries to utilize them judiciously. Ominjai, GRTS.
Large number of volunteers Saturday morning turned out to take part in cleanup exercises in the capital city Banjul and the Kanifing municipal area. Our Buba SMC saw the volunteers in action, and he tells us more in this story.
To the national call for the citizenry to sanitize their surroundings, the latest Operation Clean the Nation, dubbed Settle in the city of Banjul, saw both young and old emerging to clear the capital of waste and litter. From Hope Street to Lasso Wharf, voluntary workers toil tirelessly, tidying streets, city lanes and gutters of junk and garbage. Ward Councillor Pa Mahmoud Sise explains some of the constraints they face in executing the cleansing exercise. Deputy Mayor Awasilanjai decried the low rate of communal participation in the cleansing exercise and used the opportunity to plead with the community to exercise greater commitment towards waste disposal and the environment.
People have to change their attitudes. People should know where to dump. And the concern is Banjul is below sea level. Yesterday we were flooded. All the streets were flooded. Everything was flooded. That is our constraint. At
Latikunda, the community largely responded to the cleansing exercise, a scenario that was absent in the Greater Banjul area. Seni Jaju, a lecturer at the Humanity First Institute, explains the rationale for taking part in the exercise. National Environment Agency Coordinator Muhammad Jabang lauded the community-based institute for taking a lead role in the vital activity. urging other institutions to emulate them.
They are doing very well because they were able to clean all the gutters here, that we can see. And they have been here, working very, very hard. So if you are able to get, many of this type of people who are committed to national cleansing, we will really, see a very clean Gambia.
NEA officials believe the objective of the cleansing exercise can only come into friction with collective participation and support from the masses, bringing the need for increased attitudinal change towards environmental issues. Buba SMCC, GRTS.
The National Youth Council, in collaboration with the United Nations Development Programme, has organized an intergeneration dialogue forum in Kaur, Lower Salem. The forum was meant to engage young people and their elders to help strengthen the practice of healthy traditions and cultures of the country. Rohibite reports.
Maintaining cultural values is considered critical in helping youths to know and appreciate who they are and their background in order to become responsible citizens. The National Youth Council and the UNDP engaged the youths and elders of the Central River Region North in a day-long intergeneration dialogue in Kaur. Young people, they say, are gradually losing their cultures and values as Gambian due to various reasons, among them the influence of Western cultures and education. This is said to be hampering their responsibilities as good ambassadors of the country, whose efforts, if failed, will also affect the next generation.
The young people, as we believe, could play a greater role in the development of the nation. As we always say, we are the cream of the society. We are the future leaders. But we are not only the future leaders, but we are the leaders of today and the makers of tomorrow's generation. You people have prepared us today to be able to take up the lead, because yesterday you planned for today. And that's why we are able to have responsible adults in front of the young people guiding us. We, the young people of today, have a responsibility. And once we fail our responsibility today, that means our tomorrow's generation are going to fail.
As partners in development, the UNDP has contributed immensely to the development of the youths of the country, which, as Mama Ding Dao, Program Finance Associate of UNDP Gambia, reiterated, will continue to expand in many areas. He, however, urged young people to be responsible for their lives. Honorable Pa Malik Sise of Lower Salem decried the engagement of young people in drug abuse and trafficking, their code of dressing, and lack of support to the elders as loss of cultural values, behaviors that are stark contrasts to those of young people in the past. Interactive sessions with the likes of Alhaji Sering Faye of GRTS, City Limits Radio, Alhaji Babukar Cham, and Fabakari Kale, chairperson of the NYC board, centered on key areas ranging from maintaining cultural values, responsible citizenship, prerequisites for national development, and personal progress, as well as the attitude of indifference towards social cultural values among young people. Community elders such as alcalos, councillors, imams, and other parents were happy to be reminded of their responsibilities towards their children. According to them, they will pass on the messages delivered at the various gatherings to help mold the cream of the nation. Mariam Fall, youth leader of Lower Salem, urged both young people and parents to go back and see where the problem is and fix it before it's too late. The chief of Lower Salem, Aji J. Toure, also echoed similar sentiments. Now that parents hardly have that much time to engage their children in discussions, a gathering like this remains significant in reminding young people about the norms and values that underpin the society. Rahibite, GRTS News.
We'll be back with news from outside the Gambia after this break. Welcome back. Turkey is sheltering a massive number of refugees from